If you can't stop thinking about your ex, it doesn't necessarily mean you're still in love with them. A lot of people assume that if someone is still on their mind weeks or even months later, something must be wrong with them. But that's usually not the case. What's happening is that your brain is trying to adjust to the loss of someone who became part of your daily life. And once you understand that, moving on starts to make a lot more sense. When you're in a relationship, your brain gets used to that person being there. Their texts, their voice, their attention, even the small routines you shared become part of your normal day. Over time, your brain begins to expect those things. So when the relationship ends, it isn't just your heart that feels the loss. Your brain feels it too. In fact, researchers have found that heartbreak can affect the brain in ways that are surprisingly similar to addiction. That's one reason you can know the relationship is over and still feel pulled toward that person. It's also why you might catch yourself checking their social media, rereading old messages, or wondering what they're doing right now. You're not crazy. You're not weak. You're definitely not the only person going through it. Part of the reason heartbreak feels so intense is because several of the brain chemicals associated with connection, reward, and emotional stability suddenly change after a breakup. That's why people often struggle with sleep, anxiety, mood swings, lack of motivation, or even physical pain in their chest. What you're feeling is real. And understanding that can help you stop blaming yourself for it. But here's the part most people don't realize. Every time you check your ex's profile, send another message, or look for updates about their life, you're making it harder for your brain to adjust. For a brief moment, it feels like relief. Then the cycle starts all over again. That's why simply telling yourself to move on usually doesn't work. Your brain needs time and repetition to build new patterns. The good news is that it can. And there's a simple exercise that can help speed up that process. Before I explain it, be honest with yourself. Have you checked your ex's social media in the last 48 hours? Let me know in the comments. Now here's the exercise. The next time you catch yourself spiraling into thoughts about your ex, pause for a moment and say, "Stop," out loud. It might sound simple, but the goal is to interrupt the automatic loop before it gains momentum. Then, set a timer for 90 seconds. Instead of replaying old memories or imagining conversations you'll never have, shift your attention somewhere else. Close your eyes and picture yourself 6 months from now. Not with a new partner, not getting revenge, just genuinely at peace. Picture yourself waking up without immediately thinking about them. Picture yourself laughing with friends, feeling lighter, feeling present, feeling interested in your own life again. Try to make the image as real as possible. Notice what you're wearing. Notice where you are. Notice how different it feels when your day isn't controlled by thoughts of someone who left. The reason this helps is because your brain responds to repetition. The more often you redirect your attention away from the old pattern and toward a healthier one, the easier that shift becomes. Not overnight, not instantly, but little by little. One day you'll think about them and realize the feeling isn't as heavy as it used to be. Then you'll go a few hours without thinking about them, then maybe an entire day, and eventually they'll become a memory instead of a wound. If you're going through a breakup right now, remember this: the fact that you're struggling doesn't mean you're broken. It means you're healing. And healing takes time. If you found this helpful, subscribe for more psychology-based insights on breakup recovery, emotional resilience, and rebuilding your life after heartbreak.